Poll just came out. We're leading with women, with suburban women, with men, with black, with white, with Asian, with Hispanic, with people that went to MIT, like my uncle who has 3 degrees. We like leading with people like that. He passed away a long time ago, but he was a smart one. And we're leading with young kids that don't even have a high school education. We're leading with everybody. We're leading with everybody.
Really? You think you're leading with all those people, even after you said this?
Well, I did something that nobody thought was possible. I got rid of Roe v. Wade. And by doing that,
Yeah, I don't think you're as popular with all those groups that you said you are. You're more popular with people like this guy.
What brought you out to the Trump rally in Erie, PA?
Because I believe in the man. He tells the truth, never lies. And he supported our country, and he's fighting for our country. And I will support him, do what I can.
Yep, there you go. That's the kind of people that are going to vote for you, the people that think you never lie. Or this lady.
But to be here for the first time, what's that like?
I can't even explain. I'll probably start crying. Well, I'm going to start crying now, but when he comes out on stage, I get to see him face to face, live. It's going to be the best day of my life. I love that man and what he can do for our country. Everybody needs to know he is number one. He is number one in our books.
Yeah, she's going to cry. We're all going to cry. We're all crying because Trump is still in the race somehow. How is this happening? The guy tried to overthrow democracy, and he's leading with these types of people who support him. They've fallen for all of his crap, hook, line, and sinker. These people exist. His numbers are actually pretty good. I mean, they're definitely a lot better than any other Republican, which is just mind-boggling. There's no other Republican out there that these people feel could do the things that they needed him to do or her to do. There's no other Republican out there that could be their candidate. They got to go with a guy who's a crook, and then they say he's honest. The earlier guy says he never lies. That's all he does is lie. That's all he does is lie. Listen, this guy, Donald Trump, is the biggest fraud ever, and he has convinced these folks that he's fighting for them. He actually is a New York elite. He's the elite. He's the people that they seem to not like, but somehow he has tricked them into thinking that he's their guy, and it's ongoing, and he can do no wrong. It's the craziest thing. I think this is what happened. I think that years ago, Donald Trump was watching the preachers on television, the televangelists, and he saw how they would trick these followers, their followers, to give all their money to them. And they would come up with excuses. You send me all your money so I can have a jet because God wants me to have it. And these people would say, oh my God, they give the money. And these televangelists would just go on and live large lives while their people believed that they were fighting for them, but they weren't fighting for them. They were fighting for their own mansions and their own private jets and all of the above. I think Donald Trump saw that and thought, wow, I can do this. And he's done it. He's got a whole population fooled thinking that he's fighting for them. And then he says, send me money so I can defend myself in court because I keep breaking the law. I'm under multiple indictments. I tried to overthrow democracy on January 6th. I took the top secret documents and would not give them back. I tried to go to Georgia and get votes stolen. I lied about my own net worth in courts in New York. So we've seen anytime you get anyone who's objective that's looking at Donald Trump, they see the guy's a crook. It's like we saw with all the televangelists, with all those TV preachers. Anyone on the outside would look and go, these people are nuts. When the guy goes, I will touch you, you're healed. That's who Donald Trump is. You are healed. And they're going, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm going to cry. Yeah, you're going to cry. We're all going to cry. Oh, and he's a nut job. You saw that first clip. He was talking about all the people that support him and he's leading in the polls. I don't know who he's saying. He's leading in the polls against the other Republicans, but I don't think he's leading in the polls with all these women that he said, the educated women. If you're an educated woman, you're probably not voting for Donald Trump because of the person that he is, number one. Number two, he did help get rid of Roe versus Wade by putting in 3 conservative judges who took away a woman's right to choose. So most women, I don't think, are going to support this guy. But he keeps rambling on. You saw in the rambling, he says, we're leading with MIT people. My uncle was an MIT, was a genius. The guy, He's out of his mind. And yet there's a group of people that still get excited. They go see him. And he's not to be taken lightly. Ladies and gentlemen, don't think you can sit by and he might not win. He might win. Because if enough of the cuckoos show up and vote for him, and the people that don't want him they think, oh, there's no way he's going to win. He'll win. And we will be in an autocracy with a bunch of nut jobs. And by the way, he's got the evangelical vote. He's got the religious vote, which would mean that more and more of your rights will be taken away. They already took away your right to choose, for a woman's right to choose. They're going to take away the rights of LGBTQ, the community. They're going to be taking away other religious minority rights. That's just how it happens. That's how autocratic states work. I come from Iran. I was born in Iran. That's what they did. When the Islamic Revolution happened, they went after women, then they went after the LGBTQ, then they went after religious minorities, the Baha'is, the Jews, etc. And here we are. Totalitarian government in Iran that is basically running a minority of the people are running a majority of the people. The people want their freedoms, but they can't have it because this totalitarian state took over. And that's what could happen to America if someone like Donald Trump won. He ain't never leaving again. If he wins, he ain't never leaving again. So register to vote. Vote. Get out there. Don't underestimate this numbnut and his followers. And that's it. Register. Get it done. I'm Maz Jobrani. I'm a comedian. I'm on tour. Come check me out. I'm all over the country. Go to mazjobrani.com. Come check me out live. Let's laugh a little bit, all right? Namaste.